What's up, y'all? It's Marcy May. This is Marcy May's Beauty Room. Welcome back. So today we are doing kind of a chill, get ready with me video. It's Saturday, not really too much going on. Just want to play in some makeup, pull my hair up in the high ponytail. Y'all, these locks, it's a lot of hair and it's making me hot. So I don't know how long we're gonna have these. I'm thinking about getting it done probably in a couple of weeks, but for now we're gonna rock it. So today, just gonna play in some makeup. I'm gonna do a look today that I'm more than likely gonna do for tomorrow, for Sunday. So we won't have a Sunday morning video this week, but I'll still upload this on Sunday, if that makes sense. So, and I know I've been away for a couple of weeks, probably about 3 weeks now. I needed a break, y'all. Running a YouTube channel is hard. It's hard work, along with all the other things that I do. Y'all know I'm married. I'm a mom to 4 beautiful boys and got to take care of hubby. I still work full-time. I'm active at my church and ministry. Y'all know I say that all the time. So lots and lots to do. My kids were on spring break for a week, so I took off some time to spend with them. And now we're back. So like I said, nothing too complicated. Just going to play in some makeup today. So let's just see what we come up with. Let's go. So as usual, my skin is prepped and glowing. We're going to have a skincare video coming up pretty soon, so y'all be on the lookout for that. Right now, what I'm going to go ahead and do is prime my face with my Urban Decay All Nighter Face Primer. Y'all know it's my favorite. Now, I need to pull this hair back. Y'all, when I tell you this hair is in my way, it's in my way. Just gonna take a ponytail holder. Now, it's out of my way. Take these earrings off too. One of them already I didn't have to take out, so I just can't get ready with all that stuff. So I've done my primer. I'm gonna put that back. Today I'm going to use my El Makiage Woke Up Like This. I haven't used this in a minute, so I want to go in with that. Oh, I forgot to powder down. Well, I'm not going anywhere today anyway, so we're not gonna worry about it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna go ahead and dab this all over. It's not like I need this to be long lasting because I'm not gonna wear this anywhere today. I kind of just wanted to practice and play and just see what I might possibly be getting myself into for Sunday service for tomorrow. So I need just a little bit more. I told y'all this formula is really thin and runny, but I think that's part of the magic of it being so lightweight and long lasting. So I do notice with this foundation that I do have to use a little bit more than I typically would when I put on foundation. Like this was 3 pumps and that is not usually what I do. So, and if you guys see me looking this way instead of right at you, I have a mirror over here that I am looking in. So that's what's happening. I'm gonna wipe this off my finger. Now we're gonna blend. So while we are doing makeup today, what's up? What's up, y'all? What's been happening? What's going on? What's the weather like where you guys are today? We were having some really nice warm weather for the past week, and then like the last 2 nights it has gotten chilly. So it looks like we had a cold front come in or something, and I actually had to cut my heat back on this morning just for a little while, just to knock the chill off so that we could get up and get moving around. But it was a little chilly. So I was looking at the weather forecast, and it's supposed to be kind of mild coming up for the rest of this week, back in the 70s, which is my fave. 70-degree weather, anywhere in the 70s, and anything basically in between 70 degrees and maybe 86, 87 degrees is ideal for me. Because I'm originally from Houston, Texas. Shout out to my hometown. That's where I'm from. And it gets hot. It gets hot, y'all. I mean, like, ridiculously hot. And the humidity matches the heat. Can you imagine that? Usually, when it's hot, it's hot. Like, you don't even want to fool with it because it's so humid. So, North Carolina heat, it really does not bother me like that. Really doesn't. It's a lot drier, not nearly as humid. I just enjoy it a lot more. So now I'm going to conceal. Y'all know what it is. Revolution Conceal and Define Infinite Concealer. I'm going to go in with, no, you know what? I'm going to do something a little different this time. Just to keep from using so much product, I'm going to go in with C12 first. This is my lighter shade. I'm going to go in with this one first. I'm going to go in the inner corner here and do that first. Right there, and y'all can see it does not take it doesn't take a whole lot at all. And then I'm going to put a little bit there, and then I'm going to go with my regular shade, which is C13, and I'm going to go around that. So this is going to give me the highlighted look, but like I said, just not without, not with as much product. I saw Jackie Anna doing this, and y'all know she's forever changing up her routine. So I can't keep up. But this one looked a little bit interesting. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to try that. And I think she's probably been doing that for a while. I just haven't paid attention to it. So, and then we're gonna conceal this area. And just in case you're wondering, since we're not taking this, you know, we're not going to the extreme today, so I have a little more time to explain to you guys. But just in case you're wondering why I conceal my top lip, because I do have hair that grows there. Now, I do my best to keep that away, but sometimes even though you get the hair off, the 5 o'clock shadow can still, it can still show through. So we don't want that. So that's why I put concealer there, just to balance everything out. So now I'm going to take my DSMD Shop sponge and begin to blend. Nope, first we're going to contour. I'm out of practice, y'all. I haven't filmed, and literally I filmed something last week, but I didn't like how it turned out, so I didn't put it up. So I hadn't really filmed in like 2 weeks. So I'm a little out of practice, but it's like riding a bike. It doesn't take long to get back. See, is that all I want to conceal? Yeah, that's all we want to conceal. Because I'm not trying to be in here all day either. So I'm going to get my Real Techniques brush and blend out my contour while my concealer is drying down a bit. Right, so that is nice and blended. Now I'm going to get my sponge and blend out my concealer. Oh, also, wanted to take time to acknowledge the elephant in the room. So we got us a backdrop, y'all. because I know y'all were tired of looking at that black, and so was I. So we needed to do something different. So ordered these backdrops off of Amazon. Super cheap. I think this one that I have up today, it was like $15 maybe. So not expensive at all. The stand, that was $44. So that was a little more expensive. But still not bad. So I'm just making sure to blend out this concealer really well. I had to get my other mirror too, because the one I was using wasn't really doing it for me. And I'm gonna get my foundation brush, if I can find it. What I do with it? Oh, here it is. And just kind of start blending that harsh line. I'm blending in between my concealer and my contour so that I won't have so much work to do later on. You'll see that? Gave us that nice gradient blend. Ooh, that looks so good. And going back around here, adding a little bit of my concealer back. Not my concealer, my contour. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I keep saying the wrong thing today. I'm out of practice, y'all. Forgive me. Pray for me. So, okay, yes, that looks good. Now we're gonna deal with these inner corners. That's what I'm talking about. This was a good tip. Because the one thing I didn't like about double highlight, concealing, whatever you want to call it, is that it seemed like you're just putting on so much product, and after a while it starts to cake and then it starts to crease, and I really don't like that because I already have deep set wrinkles under here. So the more product I add, the harder it gets to deal with, and I'm not getting that at all. Shout out to Jackie Anna. All right, got that nice and blended. I'm gonna go in between my contour and my concealer here too. And we're just making sure that things are just not so stark. I love that the center of our face looks nice and highlighted and brightened. Still got our contour working. That looks really good. Now we're gonna set. Y'all know my Old Faithful L'Oreal Infallible in the shade 600 Golden Beige. Gonna get my sponge. Look at that. This powder, it just does it for me, y'all. It really does. Makes everything look so nice and smooth. Now, I definitely can tell a difference in the fact that I did not powder down my primer. Y'all know that is an avid practice that we do over here. And I can tell my makeup just does not look as smooth today. But still looking good nonetheless. Still looks good. But yeah, that's the reason why I do that step. Like I said, it keeps the oils at bay, number one. And it just gives you a really smooth base. It makes all your foundation products just look really nice and smooth. But again, not going anywhere today, so not a big deal. Okay, so I've set all the highlighted areas. I know we're looking real crazy right now, but it's okay. We're gonna fix it. All right, so I've done that. Now I'm going to go in between the contour and the highlighting. Did I use No, I didn't use contour powder. That's what we're forgetting. So we're gonna use our Lancome Dual Finish Powder in 560 Suede. Y'all know that is a mainstay on this channel as well. And I'm just setting my contour. Oh, this is looking really good. And then I take a little bit down here. Just what's left on the brush. I'm not adding any extra product. See, that's giving us that nice chisel effect. All right, and now I'm going to contour the nose. Let's see, get my trusty contour brush. And I'm hoping that you guys can see my complexion products a little bit better now too. I turned kind of face a different way from my lights a little bit, and I can definitely tell a difference, because the one thing I don't want to look is washed out, because I am chocolate, I am melanin, and I am proud. And I want y'all to be able to see all the different variants of where the light is hitting and where the shadow is hitting, and what we're doing to actually accentuate what's already there, if that makes sense. All right, so we have contoured. Now we're going to blend everything together with our e.l.f. Sheer Tint Finishing Powder, and this is in the shade Dark Deep. Now, do y'all see that? Y'all see how we're naturally going from light to shadow? See that? And that is the reason you want to use a powder in between your contour and your highlight, because you want that to naturally grade into each other. That's why it's called gradient. You want it to fade into each other. Did I say grade? Not grade. You want it to fade into the shadow, what you're using to contour and create that, bring back that natural shadow. Okay, so hopefully y'all can see that. See this side, a lot more stark, sharp line. This side looks much more blended. And y'all know I have told you before, when I'm adding my powder, I tap first and then I swipe. And even when I swipe, I do it lightly. I don't do it really harsh. Just making sure everything's blending nicely into each other. Then I'm gonna go across my nose. We're just calming that nose contour down a little bit. Like that. And then we're gonna blend the forehead. We don't want harsh lines. And then I'm gonna take it down a little bit. See, and the way you can tell that it's blended is because no matter how I turn my head, it doesn't look like it's just light, dark, sharp line. When I turn, as I turn from side to side, you can see how everything is blending together. Even across my forehead, there are no harsh lines. Do y'all see? That's what we're going for. Now I'm going to set the rest of my face. Just going over my contour just a little bit, just to make sure that everything's working together. Still feel like my nose contour is a little bit harsh, but it might be the shadow, might be the lights, the way the light is hitting me. Let's see. I'm going to take this little brush right here and just blend those lines out a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That's working. There we go. That looks a lot better. I'm happy with that. All right, and so y'all know around this time, this is usually where I would use my Urban Decay waterproof setting powder, but I'm not gonna do that today because again, I'm not going anywhere, so no point in doing all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray, use my Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Matte. All right, this spray smells so good, y'all. Get a little bit of my iced coffee. Y'all can see that. See my cup? It has my initials on it, MTM. This was a gift. It was a gift from my church, and it was so sweet. It was in an appreciation basket that they gave some of us, and I love it. I drink my iced coffee out of it all the time. Hallelujah. It's so good. All right, so now we're gonna do something with these brows. Y'all know I love brows. Nothing new here. I'm gonna grab my Revlon Color Stay brow pencil and gonna start shaping them out and filling them in. All right, y'all. Brows are done. They look good, don't they? Nothing like a good pair of brows. All right, so now we are going to, what are we gonna do? We're gonna get to the eyes. All right, y'all. So honestly, this is the part that I've been waiting to get to. I wanted to do the face just because it helps me to look balanced, to see what I'm really doing. But as you can see, our complexion came together really nice. I'm very excited about that. So today, what I think I want to do is a lime green eyeshadow. I know y'all were like, what? Why? Because I feel like it. Okay, so today we're going to be going into the Juvia's Place Tribe palette because it has some really pretty greens in here. Look at that, y'all. Look. So I think we're going to go into this green right here, this one, maybe a little bit of this on the outer corner, and we're probably going to put this one in the crease. So as far as the colors we're looking at, Masai is this one right here. Sorry, I don't mean to blind y'all. And then we're looking at Tootsie. Tootsie right there. I think that's a yeah, these, okay, so yeah, these are all it's called the Tribe palette. Y'all help me. So these are all tribe names. Tootsie. I'm trying to remember how you say it. Y'all remember that movie that Don Cheadle was in? I can't remember the name of it, but it was about him being at a hotel, and these people came in that, you know, didn't want his tribe there, and They tore up everything, and all these people had to come and stay at his hotel that he worked at, just trying to find refuge. I think it was from the militia or the military officials or whoever it was. So I think Tutsi was one of the tribes that was in that movie. So that's why that kind of rung a bell for me. And then we have San, that's the dark green shadow here, and then Ashanti, which is the one that we're going to use in the crease to do some blending. So I think first we need to prime the eyes, and I am going to go back into one of the MAC paint pots, and today I'm going to use soft ochre. Looks like that. So we're going to use that one for today. I'm going to get this Morphe brush, and we're just going to dive in. All right, and I'm dragging this outward some, so that, because I'm gonna blend it out with my sponge a little bit. I know y'all are like, you're messing up all your foundation work you just did. No, I'm not. It's gonna be fine. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of this and go under the lower lash line. Just a little. Okay, and then I'm gonna blend this all out with my sponge. We're just gonna work on one eye at a time. Number one, to make sure we know what we're doing, but also to make sure we don't jack anything up. Now I'm gonna take my sponge and just blend. Just like that. And because I did put this on top of all the powder that I had already done, it's gonna feel like it's not moving, but you can just add a little bit of force and it'll bring it all together. See? No worries. And then I'm gonna blend a little bit in between the concealer that I used to sculpt out my brow and the paint pot. All right, now we are ready to apply some color. I'm gonna grab my brushes, clean up a little bit. All right, so today, I know y'all gotten used to seeing me start with my lid color, but I'm not gonna do that today. I'm gonna start with the crease color. So I'm gonna grab a Morphe M504, surprise, surprise, and I'm gonna go into Ashanti, the shade I told you about right there. That's gonna make a really pretty crease color. And I'm gonna hold my head back like this so that I can see my crease. And that's where I'm gonna place the color. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. And I'm just gonna blend that out now that I see where I put it. Just doing windshield wiper motions. I'm blending it out, and I'm being sure to drag it out here and then kind of blend it up. Okay, and then I'm also gonna grab just a little bit of this shade right here in the Chocolates palette, and I'm gonna go on top of that. This one I'm kind of blending into the brow. So I'm kind of setting that concealer that I put under the brow, as well as blending out this tan shade that I put in the crease. Y'all see that? Because the key is no harsh lines. We do not want harsh lines. And then I'm gonna go back into Ashanti and add a little more of that. Yes, that is giving us exactly what we need. Y'all see that? All right, got that done. Now I'm going to grab, let's see, we said we were going to use 3 greens, didn't we? Yes, we did. So I'm going to go with my Morphe M503, a little bit smaller than my M504. I'm gonna clean it off, and now I'm gonna go into the dark green shade, which is sand right here. We're not gonna go crazy with this because this shadow right here in particular, y'all see that? That's all I need. Super pigmented. Don't lose your mind, okay? Look. Look at that. Come on, y'all. Come on. And I'm just gonna blend that up and out. Gonna really diffuse that, and I'm mainly just adding this to give the eye just a little more definition. I'm gonna sweep this into the crease, into Ashanti. Keeping it on the outer corner, so I'm not going too far in. I'm gonna add a little bit more right here on the lid, outer corner of the lid. Grab my 504. Make sure there's no harsh lines. Y'all can't tell me Juvia don't be doing what she says she be doing. And then I'm gonna get my Sigma E57 short shader, and I'm gonna take a little bit of that dark green sand and drag it along the lower lash line. And that was the reason I dragged the paint pot down there, to really give the colors that I was gonna blend along the lower lash line, really give it something to stick to. I'm gonna go back with my 503. And then I'm gonna go back into Ashanti just a little bit. That's it. That's what we wanted right there. And then I'm gonna go back into that new color in the chocolates one more time and go back along that brow bone because we want to keep that nice and bright. Yeah. And this type of eye look, you guys, it really is just, you know, going back and forth in between the colors, making sure you get the right mix. That's it. Now I'm going to grab that M503 again. I'm gonna go back into the Tribe, and now we're gonna get into the lighter green colors that I was talking about. So Tootsie, gonna go ahead and grab that one. This one is pigmented too, you guys. This is going in the center, okay? Y'all see that? And I'm not using a packer brush for this because I don't want it to be too much. I want to keep it nice and bright. Oh, you know what? I probably can afford to use a packer brush. Let's see. I'm going to use a flat shader. This is an E55, so it's a little bit bigger than the E57 that I use for my lower lash line. Same type of brush. Okay, so I am gonna use this. Oh yeah. I don't know why I was playing around with that other one. This is what we needed right here. Yep. All right, and then I'm gonna use this same brush. No, we're not gonna use that same brush. We're gonna get a flat shader. So this is my ColourPop E3. I'm gonna clean it off. And then we're gonna go into Masai, this light green right here. Yep. And I'm gonna take this up into the inner corner. Taking this up into the inner corner and I'm just kind of patting this because I don't want to lose the pigmentation. Yeah, that is giving us what we need. Then I'm going to flip this over and go back into Tootsie, the color we have in the center. There it is, I found it. My earring tried to run away. So I'm going to get the M503 and I'm going to go into Tootsie and I'm going to blend on top here. Yeah. Yes, that's it. I'm going to add a little bit more. Hold my hair back so I can really see my crease. So essentially, I'm blending this into the crease color that I already placed. Then I'm gonna go into my side. And then I'm gonna go in the center right here. Just blend it all together. Y'all see that? And I'm just kind of, at this point, I'm just playing around with the colors, making sure that I get my perfect blend. Then to top it off, I'm gonna go back into Ashanti just a little bit and blend all the way across the top. Blending around the edges. Look at that. That came out really pretty. I like it. I like it. And I am going to take a little risk and I want to put some shimmer in the arch of the brow. I know. I don't have to do it. I know I don't have to do it, but I'm going to. Because this tri palette just has too many pretty colors not to use more than just like 3 or 4. So I'm going to grab, what is this one called? Coro. This one right here. And y'all can see that's kind of a gold green shift. Y'all can see I've been digging into it a little bit. So I'm going to grab just a little bit of that. We're going to go into the brow. Yeah. Yes, that's giving me what I want. And then I'm going to take my M503 and calm it down just a little bit. Just making sure everything blends together really pretty. There we go. Yeah, that's doing it for me. Okay, so you got your definition on the outer corner, you got a crease color, but you got nice bright colors on the lid for spring. Okay, now I am going to work on the other eye. Okay, so most of the eyes are done. I forgot to finish off the lower lash line over here, so it's fine. We can do them both together. So if y'all remember, I put the dark green shade Sand, this one right here, on the outer corners of the lower lash line. So now we're going to, I'm going to add a little more color to this. I'm going to go into, what is this? Curla. This metallic orange shade right here. And I'm going to put that in the center. Yeah, that's really pretty. Do the same thing on this side. That is super pretty. I love that. Then on the inner corner of the lower lash line, I'm gonna go into, I think this is pronounced Chaga. It's the shimmer shade right there in the center. Kind of a bronzy shimmer. Oh yeah. That's bringing it all together. And I'm also gonna go ahead and put this in the inner corner. That's really pretty. All right, y'all. That's the eyes. I think it's really pretty. I know it's getting kind of dark here on the outer corners, but I still like it because I think it adds the definition that we need so that everything's not just blurring all together. So I really like it. The eyeshadow is done. Now we're gonna add some liner. We're gonna keep it simple. I'm just gonna use my black L'Oreal Super Slim, same one I always use. Eyeliner done. Now for the lower lash line, some gold. This is a really old liner. I don't even know if they make this anymore, but this is the L'Oreal Silkissime liner in gold. Pretty simple. Gonna line my waterline with this. Y'all, this is really pretty. I love it. Let's see. And we're almost done. I'm going to now grab some mascara. Oh my God. Y'all, I have no idea what happened. My phone just stopped recording for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm sorry, you guys. These are the woes of technology, okay? They don't always work the way you want it to work. So I don't even know how long it wasn't recording for, but as y'all can see, I'm done. I'm sorry, but this is the finished look. Take a little hair down, see if I can get the full effect of what's happening here. I won't know until I go back and edit. Make sure nothing is on my teeth. I won't know back until I go back and edit how much footage is actually missing. So I'm so sorry, you guys. I guess that's one of those things I'm gonna have to learn to pay attention to. Just make sure that my phone doesn't just randomly stop recording. I have no idea why, but anyway, y'all, this is it. I'm so disappointed. I'm really sorry. But this is the look either way. So if it's too terrible, I'll just go back and do a video in the morning because We gotta, I definitely wouldn't want to give y'all a piece of anything. So we'll see by the time it's over what it looks like. But this is the look. I hope you guys like it. I really like it. I think it's really pretty. I like the lip. The eyes came together really pretty. Yeah, so just in case I don't get a video up tomorrow, just in case this does suffice, this is the look that I will be wearing to church tomorrow. If it didn't work out, I'll be up in the morning doing another video for you guys. So we'll just see. But either way, I hope you guys have a great day. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Hope you guys are resting. Hope you're taking care of yourself. That's something that I've had to remind myself to do here lately, is to take care of my body. And by that, I mean getting enough rest, because I got really exhausted for a minute there. So I'm glad I took the break that I needed. And because of that, I'm able to come back and give you guys quality content like this. So hope everything's going well for you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.